at 85. Joining us now is Dr. Cherukuri, an ear, nose, and throat specialist. Dr. Cherukuri, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So first off, what are those typical noise levels for outdoor concerts? Because I have to imagine, it's not going to be that consistent level every time.
That's right. It does depend how close you are to the speakers, but I was recently at a concert at Wrigley Field. I had an app and it was 112 decibels loud. At that level, you're safe for about a minute without ear protection before you can have permanent noise-induced hearing loss.
Wow, I can't believe only a minute for something like that to act that quickly. So obviously, people are going to want to be taking precautions for this. So what precautions should concert goers, festival goers take in order to protect their hearing?
The easiest thing is earplugs. Just have them in case it gets really loud. You can buy these at any store, and they will dampen the sound and keep it at a safe level, and you'll still be able to enjoy them.
Yeah, and then do you maybe have any recommendations for kids as well, or?
Yeah, kids are especially susceptible because of their smaller ear canals. If you take kids to a very loud concert, you got to use earmuffs or, again, earplugs for them.
Yeah, and then how about, for grandparents or for seniors as well? Should they maybe be, a little bit more worried? Or they maybe a little bit more vulnerable to those loud noises?
They've had lifelong history of noise exposure, and it is cumulative. So, yes, same type of precautions.
Yeah, absolutely. So then, what are maybe some signs of hearing loss sort of that you can notice in yourself or in your relatives?
So the main thing is if you feel muffled hearing or ringing more than a few hours or a day after a concert, you should get checked out with an ENT or an audiologist. Then signs of hearing loss are maybe what you'd expect, people asking you to repeat, people saying what or huh, or maybe answering the wrong question. Very, very common in our elderly population.
Yeah, absolutely. So then what should you do if you do notice signs of hearing loss in yourself? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I actually said that same one twice, but I think you actually have a product maybe that could actually help out, in case you have experienced some of that hearing loss.
Right, especially for our older population, everyone's familiar with hearing aids, but only 25% of people use hearing aids, even if they have hearing loss. We've been recommending this new product. It's a wearable called ClearCast. The conversation amplifying earphone, and what it does is it's very simple to use, and you simply put it around your neck. You can hear conversations or the television much clearer. You don't have to use hearing aids. So this is a new option on the market. We're recommending to patients that don't want hearing aids or have tried hearing aids, have trouble. But yeah, the recommendation is if you have hearing loss, see an ENT doctor or an audiologist, get checked out, and it is very important that you treat hearing loss.
Yeah, and as well, doctor, it's available over the counter, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That's right. Yeah, you can buy it online, clearcasthearing.com.
All right, absolutely. Well, that is all the time that we have for our interview today. Dr. Cherukuri, thank you so much again for coming on to the show.
Thanks. Great to be here.
Absolutely.